Good morning student, this is Preeti More and I welcome you all today's YouTube video. Today we are going to start Unit 11 Adjective, many, a few, some, any, a lot. That means these all words everyone is very confused while using this word because they don't get when to use many, when to use few, when to use some, when to use any and a lot. First, from many period, in many period we have seen what is adjective and its types also we have learned. So what is adjective? The word which tell us about more information about noun or pronoun. It tells us about its physical features, about its shape, about its color, about its material and texture. So that describing word, in short the describing word is called adjective. That describing word is called adjective. Even now also we have seen the adjective of quality, quantity and number also. So today we are going to see many, a few, some, any, a lot. These are also the adjective, but when to use this adjective we'll see today. So first we'll see the first one, some and any. We feel this both meaning is same. We feel this both meaning is same, but there is little different. So when to use this some and any with uncountable and plural noun to mean a limited number of quantity, to limited number of quantity. Sorry, I had written there the wrong spelling. I just correct this. So when we use some and any with uncountable and plural noun, we use before some and any this adjective before uncountable and plural noun. That means where the things which we cannot count, that time we use some or any and with plural noun also. That means more than one things is there, that time we use some and any, and that some and any it's mean a limited number or quantity, limited number or quantity. Some and any, this adjective shows the quantity of the thing and the number, limited number of the thing. First we should keep in our mind that we use some and any for the countable and for the plural noun, before the countable and before the plural noun, and even what some and any shows the limited number of the things and the quantity of the things. That means there is the limited number, some chocolate, some balls, that means the limited number or the quantity of the things. So but now there is the small difference, little different when to use some and any. Some we use in the positive statement and any we use in the negative statement. What? Some we use in the positive statement and any we use in the negative statement. So positive means जो सेंटेंस में नो वर्ड नहीं है नॉट, दैट इज, एंड द नेगेटिव वेयर वी यूज नॉट और नो, दिस टाइप्स ऑफ वर्ड्स. सो हियर वी जस्ट क्लियर दैट some and any, this word shows the limited number of the things or the quantity of the things, and we use some and any before the uncountable and plural noun. But there is little difference between any and some. We use some for the positive statement, for the positive sentence, and we use any in negative statement. So I just write the example here. Example is already there in your book. She has some information. some information. This is the positive statement. She hasn't got any book. Now here see, she has some information, उसके पास कुछ information है. So this is the statement, positive statement. She has not. What we used here, not, that means this is the negative sentence and we used any in negative statement. She has not got any book. These two statements are there. The first one is the positive and the second one is negative. You just have to know that we use some for the positive statement and any for the negative statement, and we use some and any for the uncountable plural noun. Information we cannot, information it is uncountable, and any book, she has not got any books. So this is also uncountable noun. Sorry. I write here these books. Any books. This is also the plural uncountable noun, and information is also uncountable noun. We cannot count the information, how much information is someone is having in his mind or in her mind. So you just note down this in your notebook with these two examples. Now let's see. I hope student you have written this. Now I just rub it. Here we have seen the use of some and any. Now let's see the use of many. When to use many adjective. We use many with countable nouns in plural form. Now use of many. Here we see the use of many. When we use many, we use many with countable noun in plural form. With countable noun with plural form. So here when we use many with countable noun which we can count, like some pen, pencils, etc. We can use, we can count it, and but with plural form, that means many pencils. So I am using their pencils. So we can count it, but it is in the plural form. More than one pencils are there. So the example I write. Many ancient books, so many ancient books, this is the countable but plural form of the book, countable plural form of the book. Now the second is, we have many ideas now. Ideas. So many idea, more than one idea means ideas, and more than one books means books. So here the plural form of the book is there, and idea, this is the plural form of the idea is given, but we can say 2 idea, 3 idea, that means it is countable, that means it is countable. Books, how many ancient books? 3 books, 4 books, that means more than one things is there, but it is countable. That time we use many, that time we use many. Now let's see the use of a lot. When to use a lot? A lot we use before uncountable noun and countable noun also. Before uncountable noun and countable noun also. So what is here? We use a lot. Here many we just use with countable noun with plural form, but a lot we use for the both, for the countable noun also and for the uncountable noun also in plural form. In plural form, here also in plural form, here also in plural form, but the difference is there. Here uncountable noun, only uncountable plural form, and here countable and uncountable both, and here also in plural form. Only the difference is here, this is the uncountable will come here a lot. So let's see the example. A lot of jewelry. Has survived from ancient time. Now the second example, we have a lot of statue of different gods. So here in the first example, a lot of jewelry has survived from ancient time. So a lot is using here before the uncountable or countable noun in plural form. So jewelry, and here in the second we have a lot of statue of different gods. So lots of statue means more than one. It can be countable also and uncountable also. So a lot we use for the uncountable noun and for the countable noun also, but in the plural form. So you just note down these uses of many and uses of a lot. Uses of many we use just for the countable noun with plural form. That means books, many books, many ideas. We can count these both, but these both are more than one. That's why this is plural, right? And a lot we use for the countable noun also and for uncountable noun also, but in the plural form. So you just note down this both in your notebook. Now I hope students you have written this. Now let's do the focus exercise. What instruction is there? Choose a word from the box below to match the noun. Some nouns are there and we have to write the given word in the bracket on the blank space. So the first one is, you also have to write this all in your textbook on page number 35. So what words are there in the bracket? A and some, a few, many, much, a lot, and a little. A little. Now let's write. First word is written there, bird. Second is bread. Third is chocolate. Fourth is holiday. Fifth is flowers. Sixth is milk. Now we have to write the words at the blank spaces from the bracket. So the bird is there written. So what we'll write here? A bird. Bread, we can write here some bread. Chocolate, many chocolate, some chocolate. Many also we can use here and some also. Now holiday, a holiday, flowers, some flowers, few flowers, some, many, few, milk, a little milk, a little, lot, and some also we use here. So from the bracket we have written the word at the blank spaces. Here we have completed the focus exercise A. A bird, some bread, many or some chocolate, a holiday, some, many or a few flowers, a little milk, a lot milk and some milk. So you note down this in your notebook. Now here we have seen the uses of some and many and the use of a use of a lot and many also, and some and any use we have seen with example, and we just have completed the focus exercise. Now I just give you the homework. You have to complete the practice exercise. Practice exercise is your homework. So I write here your homework. Complete practice exercise. In your GE book and in notebook also. So this is your homework. You have to complete the practice exercise in the GE book, and the same exercise you have to note down in your notebook also. So in the next video, we'll complete the extension exercise and we'll see the unit 12 article. Okay, so here we just have complete focus, practice is your homework, and in the next video we'll complete the extension exercise. I hope student you got this, the use of some, any, many and a lot. Now we'll meet soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and thank you.